Good morning and happy Tuesday to you, my friends. So, if everyone can please stand up and remember that left is green and right is red. And which hand goes over your heart? Right hand facing the flag. And let's begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Alrighty, friends, it is now time for recitation. And remember, friends, that the very first thing we do is the title and the author. And remember that your hands are either at your sides, in your pockets, or behind your back. Your eyes are on the audience, and the audience's eyes are on you. All right, so is everybody ready? Okay, so here we go. The Pilgrims Came by Annette Wynne. The Pilgrims came across the sea and never thought of you and me. And yet, it's very strange the way we think of them Thanksgiving Day. We tell their story, old and true, of how they sailed across the blue and found a new land to be free and built their homes quite near the sea. Every child knows well the tale of how they bravely turned the sail and journeyed many a day and night to worship God as they thought right. Now, friends, before we go ahead and go on to um, morning meeting, I want to kind of give you a really quick rundown of what we're learning this whole week. Okay? So, of course, we are learning about Native Americans this week, right? Okay, so here, let me see if I can put it a little bit closer. So here are Native Americans. We have, this is an Apache Native American in full dress during a powwow. Then here we have our deer dancer. And then here we have an Otham child dancing at a powwow. Now we know that Native Americans, uh, hold on guys, let me move this out of the way. We know that Native Americans planted corn, beans, squash, and pumpkin. And we also know that they took the fruit from the saguaro cactus and they made jelly, they made jam, they made a special wine. We know that Native Americans weave baskets out of a desert plant called the yucca plant. And then they also specialize in beautiful pottery. Okay? Now, the very first Thanksgiving, okay, the very first Thanksgiving, friends, we had some pilgrims that sailed to America on the Mayflower. Okay? When they arrived to America, they met a Native American by the name of Squanto. And Squanto taught them how to plant and hunt. Now, also when the pilgrims got here, that very first winter, many of them did not make it because it was very cold and they didn't have proper, they didn't have homes yet. They were kind of like, sort of like camping out. So many of them didn't make it. And it was Squanto who helped them, taught them how to build their homes. He helped them to plant. And their very, very first feast, they had turkey, they had corn, pumpkin, and squash. That was then. And now, friends, for our Thanksgiving, of course, we know that we tend to have our turkey, we have mashed potatoes, we have corn, we have bread. Some of you said you have croissants, pumpkin pie, cranberry, yams, all kinds of delicious foods. But one of the main reasons for Thanksgiving is giving thanks, being able to share it with our family and our friends, being able to express extra love, showing lots of care, and of course, many, many, many of you look forward to the football games, right? So it's a lot of different reasons why we celebrate Thanksgiving. Okay, so just to recap on that, and then not to mention that because of Squanto, we celebrate Thanksgiving because he is the one who helped the Pilgrims survive in that very, very gruesome first winter. All right, friends, so here we go. It is now time for morning reading. All right, so if you were here, the student of the day would be today Gwen Ochoa. Come on down, Gwen. And so if Gwen was here, of course, Gwen would turn the clock to morning. Okay. She would then write her name. So I'm going to go ahead and write her name for her since Gwen is not here. Okay, so I'll write Gwen's name right here. Gwen Ochoa. And then Mrs. Harrell would give her a Student of the Day sticker and say, young lady, you are on. And then Gwen would say, this here thing is called a calendar. And this is called a month. And what month are we in? November. And this here is called the year. And what year are we in? 2020. Now, friends, if yesterday was Monday, then that means that today is Tuesday. But let's just double check just to make sure that we know that it is Tuesday. All right, so here we go. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And how many days are in a week? 7 days in a week. And let's go ahead and recite our months of the year, beginning with January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Now, friends, it looks like we have a number day missing. Let's count and see what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And let's go ahead and do our A, B, C pattern. Triangle, square, circle, 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 triangle, square. So let's see. Let's go ahead and place our square right there. Now, please go ahead and help me write the letters in the month, beginning with capital M, O, V, E, M, don't forget the monkey tail, B, E, and finally R, November. And then I'm going to finger space, and what two digits are we writing today? Yeah, a 1 and a 7. Now, friends, what follows the 7? A comma is a comma number. Nope, it is a space. And let's go ahead and write the digits in the year. 2, 0, 2, 0. And let me fix my 0. All right, friends. So let's go ahead and read today's date with Gwen. Today's date is Tuesday, November 17th, 2020. Now, friends, if yesterday we were here 67 days, what would today be? Well, let's start counting. Let's start counting at 62. So 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. All right, so let's go ahead and get help from Mr. Tens and Mrs. Ones, and please make sure you tell me when to stop. Okay? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, I'll stop right there. Now let's go ahead and draw out Mrs. Ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I will stop right there. Now let's go ahead and graph Mr. Tens and Mrs. Ones on our days in school graph. So are we going to write anything in our 100s column? Nope. How about in our 10s column? Well, what is 3 plus 3? Okay, yeah, 6. What is 1 plus 5? You are correct, 6. Now, let's see what we are going to write in Mrs. One's column. Let's see what we have here. 4 plus 4 equals, 4 plus 4 equals what? Yeah, 8. 4 plus 4 equals 8. That's great. Now let's match our days in school tag to our days in school graph. Do we have 10? Do we have 6 Mr. Tens? How about 8 Mrs. Ones? So how many days have we been in school? 68. That is a lot of days, my friends. But look here really quickly. We still have plenty of days together. See that? We still have plenty of days. All right, friends. So now let's go ahead and do our coin cup. And in our coin cup, we have some coins. And the coin we have here is a dime. And when we count dimes, we count them by tens. And a dime is worth 10 cents. So let's go ahead and count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 40 cents. So let's go ahead and write 40 cents on our coin cup. Okay, so we're going to write 40 cents. And of course, we match here just as well. 10, 20, 30, 40. All right. So let's go ahead and do our mystery bag. Dun, dun, dun. All righty, friends. It is time for you to turn on your morning brain. So listen to my clues. So today, my friends, I first placed in my mystery bag, I first placed 3 red crayons. Okay, I placed 3 red crayons in my mystery bag. So I want you to picture that. I then placed 2 green crayons in my mystery bag. So picture that. And then I placed 3 more red crayons in my mystery bag. So I want to know how many red crayons are in my mystery bag. So listen again. So friends, today in my mystery bag, I first placed 3 red crayons. So picture that in your mind. I then placed 2 green crayons in my mystery bag. And then I added 3 more red. So really quickly, do we need to know anything about the green crayons? Nope. The green crayons are there just to trick us, right? So when you think you know how many red crayons I have all together in this lovely mystery bag, please raise your hand. If you said 6, I don't know. Let's check. I don't know. Let me check. First of all, we know that we don't need the green ones, so I'll just put those down. So remember I said I placed 3 green crayons in my mystery bag, right? And then I said I placed 3 more. So what is 3 plus 3? 6. So if you said 6, ding, 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 ding. Please give yourselves a round of applause because 3 plus 3 equals 6. Kids. Now remember, friends, it is really, really important that you listen to the exact question that I am asking because sometimes, especially in word problems, they're going to give us some extra information that we don't need. And sometimes they do that just to get us all confused. So make sure that you listen, all right? Great job, friends. All right, so let's go ahead and count by tens. Here we go. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Excellent. 5s. 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Excellent. All right, now before we do our cheer, we have a new number concept that Mrs. Harlow is going to introduce. Okay, so this right here is these numbers, all right here, friends. These are called our odd numbers. These are the even, and these are odd. Now remember, even numbers, they have two of something. There's a pair. So remember, great way to remember even is when you put on socks, do you only put on one? No, sillies, you have to put on two. That's a great way to remember even. But odd numbers means they don't have a pair. So we're going to count this very, very slowly. Okay, so we have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21. And friends, you will notice that any even number will always end with a 1, a 3, a 5, a 7, or a 9. And as we move on, friends, you'll get to understand what I mean by that because we're going to do a little bit more lessons in that and you'll be able to figure it out. All right, but let me just kind of show you. This is the number 17. So it ends in a 7. So let's look here. 1, 3, 5, 7. So that means this is an odd number. Okay, now look at this one. This is my number 12. Okay, my number 12 ends in a 2. So let's look here. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So it's not an odd number. Let's see if it's an even number. 0, 2. Because even numbers end in 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. See, look, 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. This is a 2. This is an even number. Okay, that's just the beginning, introduction to that. Very, very basic introduction to that, friends. All right, so here we go. Cheerleaders, please stand up. And remember, I want to see lots of energy. And remember, I still have my boot, so I'm going to need you to jump for me. All right, so here we go. Cheerleaders, ready? Listos. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Who do we appreciate? Remember, you gotta jump for me. Kindergartners, kindergartners. Yay, kindergartners. Excellent, my friends. All righty. So today we're going to count backwards. We're not going to count our numbers in between. We're going to count backwards from 20 all the way to 1. So here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Now before we go off, look here. It looks like somebody left us a pattern, friends. Okay, there's today's pattern. They started with 2, 4, 6. How are we counting? By what? By twos. So 2, 4, 6. 8. Good job. Go back. 2, 4, 6, 8. 10. Go back. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 12. That's just like our cheer, friends. Excellent. Great, great job. All righty, friends. So I will see you in just a little bit. Okay, make sure that you are doing your homework. All righty, friends. See you in just a little while. Bye.